Y'all said Cardi B's gonna come for me. Her baby daddy was in my DMs. I ain't worried about that bitch.
Stefon Diggs is absolutely losing it right now because footage allegedly showing him sneaking around with Jeffree Star just leaked, and the situation gets 10 times messier because Cardi B suddenly got dragged in like collateral damage. Everything flipped from drama to disaster in seconds, and the internet is inhaling every second of it. So let's unpack the chaos.
You stayed with the man that embarrassed you in front of the world. Who's the fool? Next. Please.
So Jeffree Star recently came swinging with allegations that Stefon slid into his DMs trying to get a little action with him. And the second people heard that, Cardi started catching strays left and right, not minding she just had a whole baby. But things got way too intense when Jeffree began clowning Cardi's relationship history hard.
You had 3 kids with someone that cheated on you with everybody in LA. He was never home. Bitch, please.
But here's where it gets hotter. Many people think Jeffree's accusations line up a little too neatly with the long-running rumors about Stefon playing both lanes. And the timing is insane because Stefon just sued Chris Blake for defamation after Chris accused him of essaying him and then trying to unalive him. Those rumors didn't fade. If anything, they boiled over when Chris Blake reignited them during his recent interview with Tasha K and rehashed the whole story, deets for deets. According to Chris Blake, Stefon allegedly drugged him, and when he was out cold, Stefon tried to do things to him. And even after that first attempt fell apart, Stefon still tried again later in the parking lot while acting totally wild and inappropriate.
Pulls his man out, starts to play with himself, and I'm telling him, yo, bro, keep your composure. I'm trying to laugh it off because I'm like, what the f is wrong with you?
But here's the gag. Chris said this wasn't new. He claimed Stefon had been making odd advances and uncomfortable comments long before anything happened, and it always felt off. A lot of people called Chris Blake a clout chaser. Even Cardi put him on blast, claiming he was telling lies. But Chris didn't stay quiet. Instead, he dropped what he said were real text messages where Stefon told him he was gonna bust his ass. Now that doesn't sound like what a straight man would tell another man, does it? But the tea didn't stop brewing. Gervonta Davis hopped in too. He posted on IG saying, "Chris, since you are talking, tell them N-word how y'all fly wheezy out here and how Stefon moved to LA a year ago and all you N-words were effing each other." Yeah, Gervonta didn't whisper. He screamed it. So with Jeffree Star now claiming Stefon was in her DMs too? Baby, the allegations are stacking up like rent and people swear Jeffree doesn't speak unless he's holding receipts. And even though Jeffree hasn't shown anything yet, fans are already dragging Stefon Diggs nonstop. And as for Cardi, they're saying she ditched Offset only to upgrade to a worse chaos. The reactions from the internet have been merciless and straight up wild. One user said most of Hollywood is gay as F. They all swing that way. So, I believe it. Another chimed in with, all these young so-called black men are living their best life on the DL and having a baby with a woman doesn't mean anything. Look at Tyler Perry. But someone else who wasn't convinced about Jeffree's claim said, ain't nobody in your DM. This dude stay lying for attention then crying later. So what do y'all think about this whole situation? Do you think Jeffree Star is lying or telling the truth? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to hit like and follow for more sizzling celebrity drama.
So Blueface just ran down on Offset after catching him with Chrisean rock again. And even though that sounds insane, stay with me because the way this whole thing unfolds is even messier than the headline. This situation is all about that same rumor Blueface refuses to let die. If you don't know, we're talking about that rumor going straight back to the accusation that Chrisean slept with Offset while he was still married to Cardi B. So before we get into how this jumping storyline even started, we gotta hit the core issue Blueface keeps resurrecting like it's his personal side hustle. So here's the deal. Almost a year ago, Blueface hopped on Twitter and basically said, being tatted on a woman ain't a flex when she's allegedly messing with Cardi B's husband. That tweet hit like a grenade because back then, Chrisean was already denying everything. Offset was denying everything. But Blueface kept pushing it like he had screenshots tucked in a vault. Now fast forward, Blueface gets out of jail, hasn't even been free 2 weeks, and boom, he jumps right back into that same storyline on a podcast. And this is where everything heats up again, because he straight up doubled down. He sat there smiling, saying Offset and Chrisean absolutely hooked up, acting like it was just another Tuesday in LA. He even said she liked pretending he cared when he didn't, and that this whole wholly innocent, misunderstood image she pushes is cap. He made her sound like she's just out here moving however she wants and not owning it.
There was this rumor that Offset hooked up with Chrisean Rock.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah, she got.
That happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was this while y'all were together?
Nah, I was already engaged with somebody else.
Once Chrisean caught wind of him dragging her name through the mud again, she hopped on IG Live ready for war, and she did not ease into it. She went straight at Blueface's neck, saying he's not doing better than her, not doing better than Cardi, not doing better than Offset, basically telling him to humble himself immediately. Now this part is important. She's standing 10 toes down on her denial. She said she never slept with Offset, never left a ring on a dresser for Cardi, never did any of the things these ex-friends and family keep hinting at. And she even said Blueface only brings up Cardi and Offset to keep himself trending because nobody's checking for him like that anymore. So that right there created the second wave of chaos. As you know, Blueface's side of the story has always lined up with what a couple of Chrisean's old friends claimed, like the one who said Chrisean intentionally left her jewelry out for Cardi to find. So between Blueface, the old friend, and the timing of Cardi and Offset's divorce, people started connecting dots. Now the twist is that Offset still says it never happened, and Cardi never confirmed anything publicly. But behind the scenes, folks claim she believed the rumor enough for it to be one of the many cracks in their marriage. So now Chrisean is battling Blueface's accusations, Offset's reputation, her old friend's leaked story, and the internet's love for chaos, all while Blueface is out here claiming she's trying to make him look jealous just to keep attention on her side of things. And here's the part that took everything over the edge. Chrisean accused Blueface of only bringing up Offset because she's messing with another dude now, and he can't stand the fact that she moved on. So she threw out those shots about him doing K2, getting clowned in jail, and dragging her name because he's sinking and wants company. So did something really go down between Offset and Chrisean? Or is Blueface keeping this rumor alive because it's the only card he's got left to play?